We are here at Festival of the Arts. It is pouring rain, but you know, we're gonna make it happen, so excited. So we're about to try the Figment Waffle. Super cute, but it didn't get great reviews. So we're gonna see how this goes. So I can see why it didn't get great reviews. Super dry. And basically just takes like fake artificial sprinkles. Out of a 5, I'd probably rate it a 2. It's kind of basic for $6. Probably because it's technically Starbucks. So it's not that great, but it's very cute. So for aesthetic, very cute, which is point of Festival of the Arts. For the taste, not fantastic. I would skip this. Also, the longer you eat it, the worse it gets. The ube filling is, as you can tell, like neon purple, very abnormal. And it makes the waffle on the inside super soggy. So it just tastes like soggy, artificial purple bread. So I might knock it down to a 1.7 out of 5, just because it got worse as I ate it. It's sad because the chalk art's a little ruined, because it's pouring rain, but like, so beautiful. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of Festival of the Arts is coming and looking at the chalk art. I mean, that takes so much skill, and I can't draw to save my life, so, I mean, can you imagine putting in so much effort just for it to be washed away in the Florida rain as it does? But interesting. We'll go down the other side as well. See what we can see. You can tell which are newer. Well, these ones are really faded. Looks like that one had just barely been started. Oh, the Oogie Boogie one. Oh, beautiful. Landing. I feel this on a deep spiritual level. Alright, so we got the Imagination Cone here at this World Showcase. I heard it's not that great, but for $6.75, we're gonna find out. I'm not a big ice cream person anyway. It does smell disgustingly like bubblegum. Like, disgustingly like bubblegum, but it tastes like bubblegum. I heard a lot of reviews that said it didn't taste like bubblegum, it just tastes like pure bubblegum. It's actually pretty good. The wings taste like plastic. But obviously I haven't tried the cone yet, which I heard is the best part of this. This is way better than I was expecting considering what I saw online. I'd give it a solid, like, still not the best. 3.2 out of 5. That might increase when I finish it. I'll let you guys know. So, I will say I finished the Imagination Cone. I did not personally think that the cone was that good itself. and the artificial bubblegum just kept getting really bad the more you went. So it kind of dropped my score to more of a 3 out of 5. So still good. I was gonna get the mini swirl nitrogen cake pop, but I asked 4 different people that got it what their thoughts were and if it was worth it, and they said it really wasn't, other than seeing them do it. So I'm glad I skipped that one, and that's Swirl Showcase for you guys. Traditional food and wine / festival style. Gonna eat on a trash can, but I am doing the duck pastry from France. I heard rave reviews, so I'm very excited to try this. Maybe I'm basic, but it's okay. Like, it's not the best thing I've ever had. It's not the worst thing I've ever had. The gravy that comes with it is amazing. It's got a good flavor. It's not like the best thing I've ever had again. It's like $9.45 or something. I don't know. I'd get it again. Is it $9 worth? I don't know, but I'd also rate this a solid like 4 out of 4 out of 5. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So we are about to try the Figment Imagination Lemonade from the Imagination Station. What's funny is that the cup changes colors, super cute. Got some gummies in it. It was only $5, which really surprises me because you get this fancy cup. I'm not gonna keep it. I don't need a color changing cup, but cool. There's multiple flavors. There's like hickory smoke, there's cupcake, there's chipotle pineapple. I got the toasted marshmallow because I saw rave reviews on everyone else's pages. I saw that it was one of the best things at the festival, so they said mix it. The flavorings at the bottom, so we're gonna mix it and tastes like a marshmallow. Would I say it's the best thing at the festival? No. It's a frozen lemonade with some flavoring in it, but it is pretty good, especially for the price. Like, it's nice and refreshing. It would help if it wasn't pouring rain. But later on in the day, if I get really like bored and thirsty for something cool, I might come back and try some other flavors. So let's just say it's not, for the price, it's definitely worth it. I like it, but still maybe like a 3.5 out of 5. Am I gonna find a 5 out of 5 today? We'll find out. So, just got the cheddar and cheese chive salmon scone from Opening Bites, and easily is the best thing I've had today. I'm a little biased because I like salmon and seafood and capers, and it's great. The only thing is it's a little salty, so it kind of overpowers it, but definitely the best food so far. Still not a 5 because of the salt factor, but I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 out of 5. So definitely stop by Opening Bites if you guys have a chance. So another time of trash can eating. I thought we're gonna eat the beef Wellington that everyone has been talking about. Really super good flaky crust. Really like that. It's got like spinach in it. But really, the mushrooms are what makes it so worth it. Beef is good. It's not like, I don't know, the mushrooms are so worth it. So I would probably rate this one like a 4.5 out of 5. It's really, really good. Honestly, one of the best things here. We're getting up there. We're getting a good food. So clearly I just had to have the good food later. But we're getting there. As it also stopped raining, which is great. So we're about to try the beet tartare, which is basically in Canada. It's not though, but it's so pretty. One of the prettiest presentations that they've had today. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I just really wanted it because it looked pretty and it has a lot of good sounding foods in it. So, I mean, it's good. It just tastes like beets, and I love beets. Nothing really else special about it. Oh, it's got a little kick, but like solid 4 out of 10. There's really, again, nothing special about it. It's just beets, but for $5, it's a pretty decent chunk of food, and you get some bread, which we're gonna try it on some bread because that's what I heard to do on the Tiki Talkies. The bread does escalate it a little bit to more of like a 4.2 because it just provides more of like a texture with it. It's pretty good. Recommend it. Yeah. So we are in Morocco, which I thought it was going to be at a little cart, so I passed it the first time. It's in the Tangerine Cafe. I got 2 things. I got this chai mint fizz, which is ironically my first drink of the day. It's non-alcoholic. I have not had hydration. I've already drank it, and oh my god, it's sad to say that this is my favorite thing so far, but this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I love chai. I love mint. It's got Sprite. Probably make this at home very easily, but like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then we're gonna try this avocado tart, which I should have grabbed before because I thought I'd just eat it, but it's got this weird jelly on top, a little concerning. And that's also super good. Pastry super soft, not very strong avocado taste, kind of a bummer. It's my favorite food, but this was a solid 4.5 too. So like honestly, both of these combined for $10, great deal. I might go back and get like 6 more of those chai fizzes. This combination is so far my personal favorite thing that I've had at Festival of the Arts. And look at the little flowers, like so cute. Definitely recommend this.
Kara Lindsay, Michael James Scott, and Chrissy Simmons.
Be our guests, but just service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, shabby, and we provide the rest. Shoot is your hot hors d'oeuvres, while we only live to serve. Try the great stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is land, and our believe is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take one glance, and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Food is spirit, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life.
Tarzan, serving as an inspirational anthem about embracing one's potential.
It's raining out there, but it's hot in the jungle. Come on. Oh, the power to be strong, and the wisdom to be wise. All these things will come to you in time. All Moves white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. The kingdom of isolation,
And it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside.
couldn't keep it in.
Heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be.
Conceal, don't fear.
Don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away, slam the door.
I don't care what they're going to say.
Let the storm rage on.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Alright, we're gonna try the natilla de maíz, which is a corn custard. This was one of the ones that I wasn't going to get because I heard kind of bleh things about it, but I'm obsessed with corn custard, so I was like, whatever, YOLO. I'm almost done with my rounds anyway, before I go ride Guardians of the Galaxy and probably throw up, so let's see how this is. I think my face said a lot. It's not bad. I was not expecting it to taste so much like actual corn. Like, it tastes like corn on the top. So if you want corn, you know, it's a good taste. Otherwise, it's kind of meh. 3.2 out of 5. Not the worst. So last food of the night, and thus I decide to get an alcoholic drink after suffering on Guardians. But we have the most controversial food here, which is hysterical because I've had it many times in my life, including in Italy. So it is the squid ink pasta. The amount of times I'm hearing people walk past and be like, oh my god, that's disgusting. So we got that, and we have the butterscotch milkshake. I was debating getting it, but 3 people before me said it was amazing. So it's definitely very good. I would say very strongly butterscotchy. Is it like amazing? It's butterscotch. So I'd rate it probably a solid 4 out of 5. But again, as someone who has had this pasta in Italy, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous to eat it. Admittedly, kind of basic. I mean, it's got some crab in it, which you can barely taste. You can really taste the panko. Otherwise, it just kind of tastes like noodles. Kind of a letdown. I'm kind of surprised. I expected more of a squiddy taste. It's more like a 3.5 out of 4. It's not bad. Nothing I've had today has been bad. Some people gave some things a 0 out of 10. Nothing's been bad, but is it worth the price? Debatable. So we're back in the hotel room after a very rainy day at EPCOT at the Festival of the Arts. Definitely worth it, as it always is. I got to see the Broadway final performance, which was 4 of the Broadway performers, so that was really cool. But all in all, total, I got 12 things to eat and drink from the festival specifically that clearly I saw. In grand total of money cost was $79, which is really not awful. I was actually going in expecting to spend $120, but there were a few things that I didn't get that were on my list just because the people around me said they weren't that great. So just kind of a breakdown of what it all looked like. In no particular order, because this is just the order I had them on my list, but the cheddar and chive scone was $7.50. The Figment waffle was $5.75. The Imagination lemonade was $5, still one of the best deals in my opinion. The squid ink pasta was $7.75, and the butterscotch milkshake at the same place was $5. The beef Wellington was $8.50. The corn custard was $6.50. The avocado tart was $5.25, with the chai tea mint fizz being $4.75. The beet tartare was $5.50, and the imagination cone was $6.75. So overall, you could tell pretty average. Nothing was out of the ordinary. And the duck was obviously the most money, and was it worth it? I would say not really. In terms of what were the best foods, I still hands down will say the avocado tart and the chai tea mint fizz in Morocco. Absolutely my favorite things of the entire festival. Probably closely followed by the beef Wellington. Yeah. Oh no, and the cheddar and chive scone, also amazing. If we're talking about best bang for your buck, I would say the squid ink pasta, because you got, it was $7.75, but you got a bowl of pasta with lump crab in it and truffles, so very expensive ingredients. And it could be considered like a pretty decent meal. I would say share it with people. Definitely the worst thing, hands down, was the figment waffle. Not worth it. Very nasty, fake, artificial packaged. That's probably why they sold it at Starbucks. Followed probably by the corn custard, $6.50 for some custard that tasted literally like canned corn with some popcorn on top of it. Not great. Good runner-ups. I really liked the imagination cone. I was expecting to go in thinking it was disgusting, but I really actually enjoyed it until the end. Then it was just too much bubblegum flavor. And the imagination lemonade would have been up there, except it's just frozen lemonade that they pour some syrup in. It did come with a cool cup, so that was fun, and it was good and refreshing, but I don't want just frozen lemonade. So overall, those are my takes. The things that I skipped, just based on what I heard was not good, is the taiyaki and the sake flight from Japan. The sake flight I heard actually got a 0 out of 5 or a 0 out of 7 rating on one of the places I looked, so not great. Mini cake pop, again, at this World Showcase, I was told is not worth it, except for the nitrogen part. The soft shell the soft shell crab slider, I also heard was not that great. It also looked terrifying. I love soft shell crab, but I don't want something that looks like a spider on my bun, so didn't get that. The black cocoa brownie I heard was not very good, although it was also aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, and those are the things that I did not get that I had been planning on getting. So definitely recommend Festival of the Arts. It is my favorite festival of all time, mostly for the Broadway showcase, where it showed all of the costumes, absolutely beyond stunning. Obviously love seeing the Broadway performances, love seeing all the fantastic artists, love finding the characters around the world, and just like the presentation of the art. It's really great, especially if you love art like I do. So definitely, I know that it's over now and we're heading into Flower and Garden, which, by the way, was super cool being on the last day of Festival of the Arts, because they already had a lot of the topiaries up for Flower and Garden. So it was kind of like getting a half and half in a way, which is cool. But I definitely recommend coming to Festival of the Arts in 2026 if you have never come before. Check it out, and then if you guys need, I can help you with booking, so just give me a contact. I will, if you want, put your stuff in the comments, whatever. My information is no bother booking, so come and find me, and I will see you guys on your next adventure. Thanks, bye.